What are you doing? We're going to 3-bet here with queens versus hijack, I guess, MP, whatever it is. 10-3-3 seems pretty reasonable. I think I'm just going to go with a third here. I think solver's probably betting bigger, but I think range betting this is fine. Maybe we can just range bet for half, since our range is so strong. See no reason to slow down. Go in just over half pot, I think, and then shove in some safe rivers. Ace on the river, I think I'm going to bet like 10% here. Blocking ace queen of spades is real good. I think like my aces probably wants to bet like 10% here as well. Ace 10 is going to improve. And ace 5 of clubs. That's just an absolute fucking punt from him. There's not even a club on the flop. He's just called in position. Yeah, okay. More interestingly, though, I'm going to put run it twice on in case Sancho wants to run it twice here. If he does call a shove, that is. Checking back with the king 4. Losing to flop 2-bet. 7-5 off, which isn't a defend, right? In cash games. 9s, we are running it twice. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it, chat? Burn all my aces and kings, and then he fucking wins anyway, so... Okay. Now this feels normal though now. To be fair, there's a lot less pressure when I'm playing just cash games as opposed to like an entire series. I like checking out a position, but this board's one that I want to bet, I think, especially with this hand. On a high roll, definitely going to bet. I'm going to go half pot, I think, and then I will just slam the river versus just call. Do I still want to slam this river is the question. How much showdown do I have? I think, does check jamming make any sense? I think checking because I have showdown. I'm going to check shove here. I'm going to check shove. It doesn't make all that much sense, but I think that, like, blocking this type of hand, like, I don't think we have showdown when he bets now, unless he's, like, turning 6-7 into a bluff. So, and we block king jack and we block the nut flush. So, although, what is he going to bet there? Like, he's not going to bet, like, king... Is he going to bet king queen with the queen of clubs? Don't know. Speaking of queen of clubs, this dude 3-bets. He's super aggro in terms of 3-betting. I should have just 4-bet, actually. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll keep worse hands in, but I might as well just 4-bet and relentlessly 4-bet. And now we're going to have an awkward spot. I'm going to call this as a size. Maybe he's got jacks, or maybe he's just got a random button clip. I don't think he's going to have many, like... ace kings, ace queen we block pretty nicely. So ace jack I kind of expect to bet on the turn, to be honest. But in other news, we have flopped trips with the nut kicker here. Button versus big blinds. What we're saying, he's got pocket 8s, boys. We are going to check raise. This kind of size seems good to me. All right, I've got lots of spots here. I'm going to go for the big bet on this type of board with the ace of spades. I think this is a good hand to bet. I'm just not sure if we're going to pick a big size. And we get raised henge, so we're going to fold. Here, villain calls. I guess on turn we want to polarize. Well, probably 2 bet sizes, like a very small bet and then a very, very big bet. I'm on a high roll, so I'm going to go for the big bet, which is going to be pot here. And I think this hand actually might just go in this. Because we can cool a worse 9x, I think this hand might just go in the big bet size constantly. And I don't actually expect him to have that many flushes. I just don't know what size to go for here. I guess a small size. I think I'm going to go quite small here and then defend versus shove. Although I don't know what he would bluff shove here. But with the ace of clubs, we block most of the flushes he should have. He should only realistically have like 10 jack, 10 7, maybe queen jack of clubs, and then ace x of clubs. So in terms of actual flushes he should have, we lose to about 5 combos of flushes. And then just a few combos of boats. But I'll be back calling this hand. It just actually doesn't matter what I do. Okay. Right, I flop trips again against this guy. I'm on a 3, so I'm going to flop. I'm on an extremely low roll. You got a flush again. I don't think we want to raise too often now, especially without a club. And river a boat. I wonder if we have any leads here. I'm going to check. And do I even bother raising? I mean, we only lose to 4s, but like, what am I realistically going to bluff here? Come on, Dan. Don't piss away money. Yeah, well, now I need him to just not have quads. Like, I'm not being funny. How fucking pure does this guy... I mean, I guess, actually, I shouldn't moan because, you know, I got lucky on the river to not get stacked with Queen 10 on Queen 4. Just raises, just flops trips. I flopped trips against him twice. I've ended up with the worst hand. What's going on here? Must be a big blind. I'm going to tag this hand just for interest of depending on what the turn and river is. I'm never folding the turn now. But I'm just wondering what we want to call down with on brick run out. Probably raise this versus that size, to be honest. Half pot doesn't make a lot of sense. If he shoves, I'll fold. But other than that, I'm not folding versus most sizes. How many fucking times is this, chat? That's the second time I've had trips versus trips. And the other time I had trips, I lost to a rivered flush. Nice call off this stack, buddy. Good bet, get it in. I guess I want the king of spades, actually. Speaking of the king of spades, that is hopefully the best card in the deck. I'm going to bet this and jam basically every river that's not 7, a 6. Maybe a 10 we wouldn't jam. Yeah, super easy jam here. What a fucking shit river! Jesus Christ, man. I can't even stack the fucking whale on a king high board because it comes one of the last 3 aces. To be fair, I mean, maybe he's got a spade there. If he's got like king queen with a queen of spades, I stack him on every river that's not like a 6 or 7 or whatever. Kind of close because I think he'll be shoving a bit wider. Yeah, we'll go with it. 18 bigs. That's fine. Ace on the river, please, Dylan. The ace of spades. The 5 of hearts. All right, I can win all ins when it's for 36 big blind. We're going to continue on this flop. Question is how. I think call seems good. I might call turn. We can still have the best hand and then turn our hand into a bluff on heart. I think he should be betting bigger here. I think he probably... solver probably wants to let overbet. And then this is definitely not a card I will bluff river on. Depending on how a villain would bet there... Yeah, I mean, we're just going to check here. 10-4 offsuit. I'm going to 3-bet every fucking hand I play against you. Speaking of which, have we had aces? Have we had any good hands? We had kings and then took it down pretty. Here we go, boys. Moaned in the aces. All right, now let's lose a buy-in. Come on, Bam Buddha. Put in that 4th bet. Yep, pussy. God damn it. I moaned in aces, get the dream spot, and then it's just like, yeah, fold. Yeah, I guess like 20 seems pretty good here. I think we're doing this like 60% of the time in these positions. I might be wrong. Not put any 4 bets in today, so this will be our first. And yeah, pretty awkward one where I guess we will just stack off. The question is, how do we stack off? Probably just range betting and 4-bet pot. Do I want to raise here? Is there much merit? Hand is not exactly lovely. Down here, we have check raise the flop. His killjoy just flop trips again. Gonna check on turn. Here, it's gone check on turn. We're gonna check and then be faced with all kinds of decisions on river. I don't even think 10% this is good. So, and here we're gonna go for pot. I think this is like the worst hand I'm gonna value bet. And then here we have super interesting decision. I really don't know. I actually just have no idea. This guy, I think, will bluff some shit. But what does he have for value here? 10s, jacks, we block. Jack 10 suited, we don't block. I think maybe calling the other combos. And so like call all the other combos of king jack where we actually block Jack 10 suited. 9s, 8s, very possible here. Having the king isn't good. I think I'd rather call ace jack because we block aces and we block jack. So ace jack and then the other combos of king jack I think makes some sense. 10's kind of hoping he just sort of like checks back 9s or some shit and we get to showdown. Yeah, he can bluff some like maybe king queen suited floats and like pocket and like 5-6 suited and stuff like that. But checking in, hope he checks back. He does. We still lose. Here we call, he 2x pot shoves because very, very good play. And then here we're going to lose as well. So we just lost all 4 of those fucking pots, boys. Nice one. I have basically not won a hand today, and this is my first day back. This is actually fucking egregious. How shit I have ran today. Let's see how much down we are today. Oh wait, hang on, let me lose a buy-in with queens. 91 roll, so I'm gonna jam and just see if this is gonna be a jam. Let's lose another buy-in before we do anything. Second hand in progress. Make sure that we are jamming this sometimes in these positions. What do you mean fold? Why can't you just have aces? Oh, it's only 4 buy-ins down, but still. Very, very good graph on your first day back. Look at it. Where's the upswing? There's not even a fucking hand I've won. Always happens as well. You guys know that, like, yeah, I do like to moan, but every time I start something new or I get back to playing a cash game or whatever, or, start of series and stuff like that, I always get shafted. It's literally every single time. It's wild. I think I played well today as well, for the most part. I'm on a high roll, so I'm going to raise this. I think we'll probably raise. Maybe it will raise the non-backdoor flush draw combos more if it does raise. Go on, just 3-bet. Get it over with. That is a very interesting turn. He leads, which kind of makes some sense. And I'm just going to call here. And then be very upset when he just has 10-9. I don't think I can raise river now, can I? Versus that size, I'm going to... Am I? No, because I also kind of want to see what he's got. And does he even back call aces here? Probably not. So... aces. Feels a little nitty because I do think he just has like aces pretty often there. I could take a month off if I wanted and not have to worry about it at all. But pre-Triton, I was very, very focused on trying to grow my bankroll as much as I could so I can play the bigger tournaments, right? That's what poker players do. Triton was just like, bang, there you go. You sorted. Now you can play whatever tournaments you want. I still had a reasonable bankroll. I was still playing, I guess, overrolled for the most part in certain tournaments, and in cash games as well. But yeah, made life a lot more comfortable is the way that I'll put it. I guess we're going to call, but I'm not exactly super thrilled about calling an 8 high flush draw on a bomb pot. Would it be suicidal to bet turn versus check and then jam river? Right, I might do this here. So he's going to jam sometimes. I think that when CG has 2 power plus, he's just going to bet the turn for protection. So he's going to jam sometimes, but with this hand, it kind of doesn't matter. It's not a good hand in terms of blockers, but our equity isn't that great. We don't care that much about bet folding it, an 8 high flush draw on that board. And so I don't mind getting jammed on and wasting my equity. That's not the end of the world. And we can bet turn and then jam river, and we have a lot of like ace 10, 10, 9, king, queen, stuff like that. Is it a bit too out of line to check razor? Nah. With my eyes closed, I expect some float. That's a pretty reasonable turn, yeah. I guess we're kind of polar now with what we're betting, I would imagine. Probably overbet, actually, rather than pot. 8 hearts on the river. Yeah, and I'm jamming here. Blocking queen jack is pretty nice. Blocking like king jack off heart. I think shove makes some sense here. Obviously 2s, 3s, 9s for value. And queen jack of hearts and the queen jack suited. Alright, no snap's good. I was going to say, just don't have like queen jack because that'd be so sad. I think this is a pretty good hand. I think this will probably do exactly this at a frequency. I should overbet the turn though. And then jam the river. He's probably looking for an excuse to call now though. Right, I just got mega nit rolled. Sigh. We go again. Thing is we've shown a tendency to bluff now. But like, if the river bricks, how can I not bluff 10-9? How about you just don't give me spots that are going to be good bluffs? So I can just value that or fold. So depending on how I want to construct my range on the turn means... How are you leading? I'm not going to fold against this guy. Yeah. Well played, sir. Reg battles. I was going to say we'll take that flop, but this one is not too unreasonable. The turn I'm not in love with. I think I'm going to do this and just stack off. SPR's 1. Might be too thin to jam here. Does look pretty fishy. We don't get caught by ace 10, maybe ace 5 suited. King queen's going to be in there, but I think he debates jamming river. I think we have the best hand enough actually to bet this. Against a fish anyway. But it's thin. We kind of need the tank just random station from queen 10 of spades or, you know. Okay. Even when I am against fit, this guy has 83% VPIP, might add. Even when I'm against fucking fish, I can't. A top pair versus top pair, I can't even get it all. What the fuck is happening? I mean, yeah, I'm never bluffing there, but I've flopped top 2 in a single raised pot. Gonna bet half pot because I want to bet half pot, and then overbet brick turns. Ooh. I'm gonna fucking overbet anyway. I don't know if it's the thing, but I'm gonna overbet anyway. I'm gonna get greedy. Folding everything that's not an ace anyway, so. And he disconnects. How sick is this if he disconnects? Yeah, please reconnect. If you fold, you fold, but imagine he disconnects when I have top boat. And then I think I'll just go full pot here. I mean, I never bluff like this. I have ace 9 of clubs. Thank you for paying me off. How fucking nitty is everyone, man, though, that they're just, like, tanking with, like, ace-queen there. Like, you chop with value. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to just send this one, aren't I? I guess this is probably just not a good bet because of how many rivers change the action. Do I want to bluff now? Does he ever fold an ace, this guy? Is the question. Because then I can 2x pot. Go on, then. We'll give it a go. I think this combo is fantastic for it as well. Because you can still have Jack X of spades and King X of... Jack X of spades, King X of spades, Queen X of spades, 10X of spades. And he should actually fold an ace here sometimes. And we can block all of that. Actually, check that, boys. Someone clip this. This feels... So I don't moan too much. I got a bluff through and I got a value hand called. It's all mathematics. Does nobody have aces, please? Oh, hello. Apart from me. Kings and aces. I'm listening. Oh, well. Nice one. I'm just running kings into aces. Goddamn, you shove so I can actually just fold kings, please. Okay. Have queens somehow. Oh, hello. Hold. No queen, no diamond. No queen. How have you got queens and not aces? Boys, hello. Alright, I kind of want to just hit and run. I'm still probably down for the day, but... He had queens and not aces. Fucking hell. I don't think I've ever expected to lose a hand more, to be honest. To be free, don't worry about me. Goes to the tilt jam, a 10-9 off. Go on, 10 of spades. Alright, same again. Kings into queens. Calls, we see an ace-high board, which we don't love. It's actually not the worst board. He shouldn't have queens, realistically, or not often. Ace-queen offsuit, I don't know if he's in there. And either way, with the ace and queen being different suits, there's now 2 combos of ace-queen suited. We block king-queen, though. I'm just going to range bet this, but of all hands to check back, it'd probably be this one. We'll check back turn and hope that... I wonder if we have a, like, small bet here, like quarter pot. How our value is, you know, if we have like some big bets and small bets, or if we just check. I think this is a particularly bad combo. Don't know, it depends on how much we're betting in general. 8 doesn't change anything. He shouldn't have any hands that aren't... He shouldn't have like 8s. He shouldn't have any hands that improve on that river, apart from ace-8 suited. Goes for half pot. I'm probably calling against half pot and expecting to lose very often, to be honest. But he realistically doesn't have that much of a value. Ace-Jack suited, 3 combos is the hand we're going to see the most. Kings is kind of bad because we block King 10 and King Jack, but he still has like some 10 Jack and I don't know, maybe... Yeah, because even if you look at 10, there are still 4 combos of King Jack, King 10. So there's 8 combos of just obvious bluffs. And there's not that many more hands of value. So yeah, ace 10. So 3 combos of ace 10, 3 combos of ace jack. I don't think he bets worse than ace 10. High roller just gonna jump. Nice, hold it. Boom, pair the board. Ooh, okay. Well, it'll be a fun bad beat, to be fair. Nice. Okay, winning some hands. And basically, it's a bluff now. We 4-bet fold. I don't think you should play any shoves, though, to be honest with you. I don't think you should play any all-ins. He doesn't give a fuck, though, does he? He's just got kings and wants to go all in now. And on a high roll down here, we're going to defend. And flop top pair. All right, let's lock in. I want to get tables on the go. Let me get on the waiting list. So easy call and flop. I don't think I want to have too many raises. This hand doesn't make sense to raise, I don't think. We will be seeing a river. And then we probably call this at a frequency versus a triple. I say we'll be seeing a river. I'm going to bet small here on turn. I think we want to be betting a lot of our jack X. There is still merit to be betting this hand for value. And then we can just bet fold this hand. We are going to... Oh, I'm going to shove on a really high roll. I'm pretty sure this jams at a frequency. I'm pretty sure this goes all in, so... We get snapped by ace king. That's not ideal. Fucking hell, man. Is he only 3-betting really good hands? He's a 10. Thank you. Pretty sure it does shove that at a small frequency, and I rolled an 87. So, right, I'm on a fucking high roll here again. So I'm going to 4-bet bluff again. I'm on a very high roll. Don't necessarily have to use this hand, but I think that this is a reasonable candidate. Let's go for 2 out of 2. Well, we've 4-bet for value once with kings and got the fold. Okay. So this is just too good of a board for my range to not bet, I think. So I'm going to bet. Blocking aces is nice. Blocking ace queen is nice. 10 jack suited is probably in there. But I think like 20% range is good. I don't really... I can't imagine there's any hands that realistically want to raise. Honestly, I think he's possibly trying to turn like 10s or something into a bluff. You have like 5 combos of value. King, queen, and 9s. Queens and kings aren't in his range. I mean, I have nothing, so... If we have like ace queen there, I probably just call him down and hope he has 10. Try not to do anything fancy against me, Twisted Logic. Just so you know, if I play against anyone in the stream, as a general, I'm just going to play as I would play against anybody else. I'll just treat you like a reg kind of thing, and I'll just play. I am on a very high roll here, so I am going to raise. And then probably just rifle this one off on brick. But, you know, I'm definitely not coming after you here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pot and then jam river. What, like... Other obvious bluffs do I have when it comes brick? On a club, I'm probably betting still. I might size down. Having a 10 of clubs is really nice. So if it is a club, we will barrel river. Yeah, I mean... So my value here is basically... Do I go as thin as king 9 is the question. The 10 of clubs isn't ideal because we want to unblock like ace 10 of clubs. But this is just a hand that I'm going to rifle off. So when he has like aces, he definitely calls because I shove king jack for value here. So and calls king queen, which is actually a better call, I think, than like king jack, because I just got a fucking walk with aces, man. Come on, after just dusting off a buy-in, pick up aces for the first time in 3 days, by the way. So I didn't have aces in the last cash game sessions, I'm pretty sure. So that's well annoying. But king queen is a better call than king jack because I don't jam jack 9 now. So and king queen blocks way more value than king jack does. So just really annoying as well. Just having like running into a hand that just like it's one of his best calls other than like boats or queen 10 himself. It's probably his highest EV bluff catcher. Probably a higher EV than aces. That's a shite river. Sweet. Check's nice. We basically win unless he has like 8-4, 7-4. Even those might bet. So Maybe I can start calling ace queen off on button, because I think this is a hand that 3-bet calls. I think it has a super low EV, but generally will peel, will be like the only kind of offsuit non-pair hand that peels in position. I think I'm just going to quarter with range. This board seems pretty good. Still a load of hands worse that are going to call. Literally, what the fuck are you talking about, Raise? We'll see a turn, but I'm not exactly thrilled. This guy's check raise is off the fucking charts, man. The problem with him check raising and being that big as well is I don't even think I can bluff my hand, because he's just fucked the SPR now, so it's like less than 1.5. So do I even call with like the equity that we have? Probably. I guess I bluff on a heart. Jack's actually really good. It takes out a shitload of value. There's one combo of queen jack now. No, there's none. I guess I don't bluff. I just check and hope he has like king queen or some shit. Bit of a weird one. I just flopped a straight. Of course he did. 30% check raise in 800 hands, but just flops a straight. Of course he just flopped a straight. What a fucking idiot I am for thinking that he might actually have a bluff. Or a hand that isn't just a flopped straight. Pocket jacks in a bomb pot. Ugh. I think against that size we want to raise, because we don't want to let two people in for 10%. And there are still worse hands that can call, something like ace 3 suited, pocket 8s, pocket 9, pocket 10s, pocket 9s. Do I want to bet the turn is the question. Yeah, we'll go for a quarter pot. I'm trying to 4-bet bluff again. This will be the 3rd time in a row it goes badly. Let me just win one. One 4-bet bluff. I was on an 87 roll as well, so I wasn't bottling it. We get check clicked here. It's kind of weird to have like that many raises. I am going to call just one street and make him bluff the river. We still have Hail Mary equity with the jack as well. And the 3 is obviously really bad. What the fuck is this? Why can't we have a diamond in our hand? And then fold the river. Nice one. Here we're going to go pot the turn and then I guess pot the river. Pretty sure ace high will be indifferent. So if he just calls all of his ace highs all the time, we're just going to fucking print money. Of course he does. I need to just actually hit value hands and then I will make money. Because people do not fucking fold to my bets. But guess what? I don't hit value hands. Mate, what is this? Aces in a bomb pot on a paired board. I think this is an okay hand to check. Like jacks, I'd rather bet. I can still probably bet here in this position. Nick, are you going to ask the same question 18 times? What do you do? Ask a question, then leave the channel, then come back and ask the same fucking question. Christ, YouTube chat, man, it's unhinged. I think checking is fine. People are going to have 5x, but we don't mind hands catching up that are just dead. So there's obviously going to be hands like, you know, let's say Jack 9 of spades, which has equity, which will call. But there's also hands like Jack 9 not of spades, which is just drawing dead. Yeah, sorry, Center. I was off on one. Right, kings. We actually have a value hand. Mate, it's a fucking joke. The last time I 3-bet him was ace 10 off and I got 4-bet. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to ban a center. Yeah, I was on max. Well, I'm always on max tilt, but he went all in and then I folded. Is that going to happen again here? Alright, he calls, so we win. We don't even fucking win. What a fucking joke, man. Here, we 3-bet ace king and we get this board. I don't know what we want to do range-wise. I'm just going to roll and check. We'll have a look at this spot in a bit. Pretty interesting one. I don't know if we're range betting in these positions. Because his range is really strong from +1 and then calling the 3-bet. Yeah, we're going to range bet this turn. Do I want to bet big? Yeah, yeah. I guess multiple sizes, and then we can bet big with this hand. Because you can have like pocket 9s and stuff as well here, so. And we can bluff like ace 5 of hearts. No, we're going to bet that pretty often though. I'm just going to fucking shove here. I guess I could do this, but we might as well just jam when it's like 120 pot. And again, you know, we find the bluffs against him, snap call. We find the fucking value against him, snap fold. And that has just been our entire month in cash games. Yeah, it seems like a pretty reasonable... I might just range bet half pot here. And then I'm just going to blast the turn. And then we'll play a river. Blast brick turn, and then play a river. Ooh. Pot, overbet. Fucking overbet, why not? Why not? 7 of hearts, please, dealer. 7 of hearts would be disgusting. Queen of hearts. is a card that we will take, I guess. I'm just going to kind of do this. I don't think this is really a thing. I think we might have like way smaller bet. I'm going to bet half pot. I think I can bluff some hands for half pot here. Shame that that king's there, isn't it? Bluffs are going to have to just be like 7, 8 of spades. Shit like that. Nice. That is an awful call. This is what I'm talking about, boys. All I need to do is hit fucking value. What do you mean cold 4-bet? I don't know what to do here. This is really interesting. I'm in the mood to call, but I don't know if it's a call. Size-wise, are we talking about some reasonable price? I think we'd peel the 4-bet against the original raiser, and we'd be in position. Here, it's kind of close. This might be a fold, but we are getting 3-1, and now we're all in. Do I want to lead here? No, I don't think it makes much sense, because he still has just huge overpair advantage. And then we check jam and hope. Hello. I guess we'll just try and... Well, we'll do this, and then I might bet really small on river on bricks. I guess he could have aces with the ace of hearts, but other than that, he doesn't really have much value. He could have ace 4 suited here, actually. We don't want to see a red or a 4. Oh, okay. Boom, aces. Is it going to be the raid run good? Fucking hope so. I need it. All right, if we win a buy-in, yeah, 12 against 2.5 seems good. Just win a buy-in. 4-bet me. Calls. King, jack, 8. Yeah, I think I'm just going to range bet, so I'm going to third range bet. Thanks, Jack. I was always going to check that hand anyway on that board. Okay, if he's got an 8, it sucks. We block one combo of ace 8 suited. We are going to bet jam. I actually don't hate this combo as a check. But I'm going to high roll, so I'm going to bet half pot. And I'm going to shove. It might actually be 100% of rivers. No, not a king. Excuse me. Let's have king jack. What are you doing? It just is getting so fucking silly, is all I can say. It's just getting silly at this point. What an absolute fucking whale off from 5-6 suited. And of course he gets there. Honest to God, man. It's kind of awkward here, but I do think I'm gonna bet the turn. Yeah. Size down slightly with it being a bomb part. Take it down, that's fine. So, since we've been back, it's a nice run of 0 winning fucking sessions, but it's only a couple of sessions, so we'll see if we can turn it around. I think I'm playing good as well. That's the most fucking tilting thing about it.